Oh, love me, Mr. Oh, Mr. 散らされるほど切ない二人だけのあのないゲーム Love is war, love is war, love is war.
Oh.
Are we back?
Team? We got her.
What the fuck?
Huh? What's wrong, Everett? What the hell happened here?
Sir, the California's been destroyed.
No shit, Sherlock.
Lucian tricked us. I knew he was gonna pull something like this. But I assume you got hold of Evelyn, right?
Sir, the new recruits, they,
What? What did they do? Tell me!
well, they and her fought, and they didn't pacify her. In fact, they might have made it worse.
What worse?
Adrian, is that Evelyn over there? No, it can't be.
But how? She was the most brilliant of all of us.
This only could have happened if
No.
those rats.
Get her to a clinic! No!
Sir, yes, sir!
I'm sorry, Adrian. This isn't something we can easily operate on. The Weeping Giant glitch is not really curable, especially since any chronite we give her will just drain her further.
What?
You can't be serious, Doc. We're about to lose her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Everest. Unless you find the Master Noil you keep talking about, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do at the moment. But if it calms you down, at least she'll live a new life, right?
That doesn't make us calm.
Thanks, Doctor. I'll handle him from here.
Sir Adrian, Sir Everest, your company here wanted to ask what's the fuss all about.
Well, I don't know. Tell them they put a weeping giant virus in her head.
Everest? Breathe.
No, I won't breathe, Adrian. What is wrong with you? Why are you so calm about this? They've removed our cousin's humanity.
Look, we can't force anyone to our beliefs.
I'm starting to believe Lucien is right.
Everest, come on.
Can't you see, Adrian? These people are cruel. You, Adrian, told you she was brainwashed. It's like you don't know basic English. See this? This is what you did. Look at you, celebrating while you called good riddance on Evelyn. It's people like you that make this world a miserable place. Just because you suffered doesn't mean we didn't.
Everest.
Shut up! I'm sick of this. I'm sick of pretending that I'm okay with all of this happening. We all made a promise. All four of us. We said we would change the world. It sickens me how everyone in Evelyn's life tried to put her down. We all thought it was nothing but a fantasy. But she worked hard. It wasn't even for herself, Adrian. She had everything. Money, fame, a loving family. But she still chose to try to create a new world for those children. You people might think she's the most oppressed piece of shit, but she was the one who gave us our spirit again. She inspired us to fight, to help our community when we can, to seek better when the world told us to grow up and accept it. She was the only one I had. My best friend. When everyone bullied me because I was different. The Vanhelsings accepted me. And now, Evelyn's gonna forget us. I'm gonna lose my family. Again. Is this what you wanted? Huh, Vibro? Power. She grew up. Are you happy now? We give up. You win. You defeated the bad guy, and I lost my family forever.
I didn't want you guys to do the same mistake I did. I hate this. I can't even hold my family together. And I'm the oldest. I'm the one who's supposed to take care of all of you. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. I need a minute.
I think Lachette would approach Adrian. He seems to be the leader of the group. He's the one who's like level-headed. Yes, Adrian. I understand that I need to help Evelyn this way, but how do I get close to stop Lucian from taking in control of Evelyn? You can see me right now. I can't seem to be able to do anything aside from just headbutt.
Headfoot.
Yeah, she still has
I-
goat horns.
Yeah. Adrian sniffles a bit because he was a bit crying as well, and he's like just thinking that this might actually be the end for Evelyn. He stands up. I would tell you. It might be a little bit of a longer story, though. Evelyn wasn't always like this. I'm sure it's impossible to deduce, seeing as you've seen her panicked or sad all the time. But she used to be the most optimistic out of all of us. In this world, we don't have magic, or at least before the Cronite, we didn't have magic. We were all just humans growing into we were all just humans trying to survive. We built a lot of stuff, and that counts, but like a lot of oppression, a lot of stuff. And there was a lot of these stories about there are people who live in poverty, there are kids in orphanages, and there were so many situations that
All of you
there were
have
so
been
many of
through a lot?
all of us did. It's just the reality of the human world. And me, Everest, and I guess a lot of, maybe even all of us in this world, we all knew this reality was just, we had to grow with this reality. And there were some people who couldn't even have a good ending in their lives. Some of them died in poverty. Some of them died in being murdered because of their sexualities. Some of them even died to racism, and some of us had to grow up with that. And Evelyn wanted to change it. Evelyn wanted to change that reality. And she was the only one who believed out of all of us that there was something that could be done. And in a world without magic, in a world without anything you can do, that is practically an impossible wish. We all thought at the time that she was being a child and dreaming a lot. But we saw what she could have done. The fact that she grew even in intelligence amongst all of us and did all of this. I got inspired by her. I got inspired by her legacy. I'm pretty sure all of us did. But, of course, I worried about Evelyn sometimes. I worried about Evelyn during her school days. She did all of this for everyone. She sacrificed a lot. There were times where she wouldn't even sleep. There were times that she put all her efforts into this, to helping the children have a life where they wouldn't have to survive a cruel, wicked life. But she never thought of herself, and she had everything. She was the richest. She was the most famous. I mean, all of us are in a sense, but like all of us, she had power. She had fame. She had all the glory. Everyone loved her, but she was always focused on this. And the moment one of her plans failed, and it went backwards. But even then, she still chose us. And ever since she pushed that giant into the portal, and we never saw her again for 10 years at least, until now. We don't know. And I wanted her, not I wanted her, she still tried to look, she still tried to do everything for others, and she still tried to fight for a world where, everything doesn't have to be this way. And when she finally had it, but seeing what happened after that incident, when she was so tired, there was a point where she will eventually get tired. And like a lot of humans, I mean, maybe not all humans do this, but there's a lot of us who have mental impairments or illnesses of our own, and she had one. She had a growing one. During her childhood, she just chose to push it down for the sake of her family. But she had one, and she was more depressed than others because of it. But like, she couldn't handle it anymore after, I don't know. I saw footage of what happened in the world you were in, and like that bald-headed guy screaming traitor at her, and other stuff, among other stuff. It reminds her of her family's death, or of what we lost. I mean, she's not the only one who was grieving Uncle Chris and Auntie Yvain's death. So did I, so did everyone, but she was the only one they had left, and she wanted to end herself because of everything. And that wasn't her speaking, there's the thoughts in her head that that haunted her, and that made her feel that no one was, like, she wasn't loved. And with what happened, because he left her, I'm sorry, Lachette, but you just confirmed her theories, is what happened. So, and Lucian took advantage of that, and now, he's using Evelyn to do the plan of refixing the world, but on an evil note, or something like genocide and shit.
So she tried to do everything by herself, and in the end, she wasn't enough.
Indeed. It's really. I mean, she got abandoned. There's nothing. She was at a point where she couldn't do anything more. And Lucy took advantage of it. And now she's here. She's sorry. And I knew at one point she was gonna get sleeping giant fires. But I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to heal her. She's about to die. Now we're gonna lose another family member again. I don't know what she thought.
Do you know what's going on with her?
Well, she has, other than Chromet, which you've known already, she has the giant virus, or so I called it, the Ionite. The Ionite is the opposite of Chronite. Where Chronite is built among the best of dreamers. The best of dreamers, like I guess myself and Everest and maybe Evelyn, maybe even Valorian. Ionite is the mist that affects a lot of people who have been depressed. We don't know where exactly it came from. There's still research about it. But it's very prevalent in areas that were once dictated. And like once dictated what's in oppression. There's a place in the world, there's a place in the world where it's very prevalent. But she has it. And like the chronic, the more it exposes on her, the more she starts to feel these feelings, the more it will evolve her, and eventually she'll turn into one of the giants at all.
Have you found any way to take away the ionite from her?
Not in a scientific way, no. But
Well, you said it before. Ionite is attracted to chronite, since like they're here to remove chronite, right? Can we do
Yeah.
something about that?
we can try, but knowing what Evelyn's probably thinking right now, I can't assure pure success. That's what I'll say.
Okay, so if there's ionite within Evelyn right now, and Evelyn has chronite, and you tell me they're the exact same, and do you think they're just the exact same in number?
If both of them are surviving the same time, I mean, you look at her body right now, it's split in half between a bad red chronite infection, which is
Do you think Evelyn
heightening her
would wake up if we put enough chronite in her that overwhelms ionite?
Lachette, you look at Evelyn. She's actually kind of awake, but you can see her. She's staring off to space. Just like feeling the pain of her. I'm gonna say right side, ionite infection, and then also the left side chronite infections. She's like numb, but also in so much pain she didn't even move.
Are we just here to wait?
That's why I asked you to, I can hear. So maybe we can talk some sense. I mean, if you don't want it, she only ever listened to you. I know she's not gonna listen to me. She did a lot of this stuff for us, and she still continues to do so. But she never even thought of herself.
Do you think you can get me in there?
Adrian Everest!
Lucian, don't you dare move any closer.
I'm not playing games anymore, Adrian. Where is she? Where is Evelyn?
She's with us now, Lucian. Give it up already. We have the upper ground now.
I don't give a flying fuck! Where is she? I can search her chronite! What have you done with her?
Let them go, Lucian.
Evelyn.
It's okay. I know the truth now. You don't have to keep protecting me, Lucian.
Truth? Evelyn, what are you talking about?
Valerian told me everything before he died, Lucian. I know I wasn't supposed to exist. Wasn't I?
Evelyn, that's utter nonsense! Valorian's the enemy! He's using it to brainwash you!
Then why would he need to die to tell me?
Fine! Yes, it was true! You were just an anomaly! Is that what you wanted to hear? Uncle Chris and Auntie Vavain knew about the chronite long before you.
What?
Of course they did! I looked into the past! The Vanhelsings from the very beginning were one of the select few blessed with chronite. That power had been kept secret until you, and your parents couldn't help it. They looked into your future and saw your fate. None of this was supposed to happen, Evelyn. You know why? Because you were supposed to be one to die instead of them! But your parents loved you so much that they dared change fate just for you to live. They changed fate so that they died instead of you! And maybe they did such a stupid mistake because your existence caused nothing but hurt. I mean, look at what you did, Evelyn. You want to know what I saw in the alternate reality where you died, Evelyn? Adrian would have been adopted by your parents and a loving family. Everest would have gone on to inherit his mother's company instead of this! Valorian's sidekicks wouldn't have had to lose their world, and Lachette would have been so much happier without you.
Stop spewing lies, Lucian.
He's not lying.
And you. Come on, Evelyn. He's only testing you. Surely it can't be true that we would have had better lives.
Oh, but it is. After all, I normally stick out like a sore thumb. Face it, Evelyn, I'm the only one that cares about you being alive. After hearing all of this, your so-called family and comrades want you dead. Oh, what did that machine guy say to you? Coward, selfish. You might have returned his dog, but he hates you now. All of them do! So stop being stubborn and come back to me already!
You were right. I guess I can't run from this anymore. Adrian, Everest, Lachette, Lucian, I love you so much.
Evelyn raised up her fist, and then from her right side, where the mist was, and then suddenly unleashes and then I wouldn't say tornado, but like an entire huge gust of wind all around her, and it's strong and it's blowing and it's as if it's a storm.
Vibro, what is the situation outside? Our machines is not working anymore.
All right, you talk to them.
Yeah, I tell Power I'm sneaking in to take the first strike. I'll ride with the winds and like unpin one of the grenades that we took.
Adrian does the first attack and of course tries to use a whole bunch of cronite and is increasing its capacity to red. So he can get like more than the mist. Adrian slips Adrian could not overpower the mist, and the more he's been using it, the more his body is hurting, and he's suddenly like going, Everest, and then Everest does the next attack. He now with his green cronite, he has green cronite. You see this? It's not like Adrian's, it's not like Lucian's. He says his is green. So he uses this cronite he puts it on himself, and then he transforms into
oh my god, anime magic girl transformation.
Now he transforms into some kind of like just look up harpy or like wait.
Oh, you're talking about the bloody harpy? How did you pronounce it the first time for us to not understand?
Yeah,
Bird
like
person.
Yeah, it's a harpy.
Basically, he has like his head, his human body is still there, but he has his bird feet and he has wings. Basically, that he transforms into that, and then tries to fly to Evelyn and hold her. I will roll a d6.
Natural 2. Fail, strong back.
And he's flowing away, and then he hits the concrete of the. He hits the concrete of the lab. Okay.
No, I suppose that's not what happens. Okay, so he tries to fly, but due to the
gust, yeah, he gets blown away.
Due to the enemy themselves suppressing him, he's not able to go forward. Sleepy, you're a scientist. I know one thing you can do. Split an atom right then and there.
You can do something, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Science
it depends
related
on
shit.
what you can do. It proceeds to inhale all the
Find a Gauss rifle.
Wait.
You know what? He doesn't have cronite, though. Sure. You know what? Roll a d6. Let's see.
Natural fucking 6. Like Luffy, this dude inhales and everything goes inside.
Okay. No, maybe not every. Okay, but like he you managed to get enough, like what's the word? Get enough, like let's say like 30% of the gas, which is a lot already.
I will get as much of this stuff as I can. Remember that I was doing the research. Because Vibro told me of like his findings, I was able to at the very least make some countermeasures for the fog. I suppose just grenades will work. How many grenades do I have?
To clarify, was the grenade Cronite or was the grenade mist?
Cronite. I only have a
Cronite?
sample of mist. I have a buttload of Cronite.
No, because Vibro made grenades, and I don't know if that was mist or I don't know if that was Cronite.
I don't.
Because I made Cronite grenade. Let's go.
Because I rolled a full 9. Allow me this. I am able to fucking make a ramshackle M204 grenade launcher specifically designed to throw Cronite grenades. It's a fucking crit. What can you do?
It's a crit?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what happens when crits happen.
Okay, yeah, you throw all of them?
No, not yet. I make them and then I go outside.
You see, Lachette, you see Adrian struggling to get up, and he's already so badly wounded. Say this is like around the, Adrian. He used a lot of power. He used a lot of power to try and get to negate the mist, but it was not enough. So he looks to you, and it's like, and he puts his hand out, and then just creates a ball of Cronite or something, just like somehow hands it to you, and then just says in a pained voice, "Get her, please."
What's the environment right now?
Storm, you okay? To remind, Sleepy eliminated, I guess, 30% of the mist, so you can kind of see clearly. It's still a bit foggy, but you see this. Evelyn is in the middle of this kind of storm. It's still pretty heavy, so it's not easy to get to her. But you can see she's like creating something out of her left hand this time. It's like red. You see, it's red Cronite, but you can see it's starting to increase. It's starting to increase to even higher levels, to the point where the red Cronite is starting to become pink, in a sense.
Increasing even more.
Yeah.
And then, what is Lucian doing?
I have no idea because he's at the back of the turn. He's like at the very back. He's like at the roll to 1.
Oh, me as Lachette, I'm just gonna focus on. Okay, tell me what to do. He crushes the rock.
Crushes the rock. Okay.
Into her fist. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And then the Cronite suddenly starts circling around you, and then Adrian tells you, she can't reach God mode. I can kind of tell what she's about to do. If she's dead, she takes all the Cronite with her. And she won't be able to survive it.
Okay. Here's what I do as Lachette. She understands what's going on. She puts the crushed rock into her forehead. And like a shampoo, puts it coats it around her horns.
Right.
She's ready to make some sort of a running position. And knowing that, seeing that Cronite does give you wind powers, at least in the eyes of Lachette, because she still doesn't know what Cronite does.
Mm-hmm.
She jumps, expecting some sort of wind powers to aid her.
Yeah, jump high You jump
aiming
high.
at Evelyn and preparing a headbutt.
What I meant by standby, I thought I meant the people, the normal scientists NPCs that we still
Yeah,
had,
they're
not
also-
the players.
I mean, they're also scientists and normal people. So.
You're normal scientist people. I might have just accidentally said, "Don't do anything. You can't do shit." My bad.
Then there you have it. I can't do anything.
Okay. What the fuck?
Okay, so we're just gonna accept the word of fucking
Yeah.
background, guys.
Yeah, you can't do
Okay,
anything.
let's go elope and leave these main characters alone.
Oh my.
I mean, is it
So the-
worth it?
Is it worth it? You did what?
Is it worth it? Like,
Is it worth it? Let's start a poll. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it to be using ourselves to be a cannon fodder for the main characters? Okay, let me think. No, I'd rather run.
Unpin 8 ionite grenades and
Okay.
throw it to Lucian. Reaction: Emma wait until the delayed blast fireball explodes, and when that happens, I'll use my reaction to touch Lucian with my Chronite and say return to normal.
Okay. Phantom, you now see 8 cannonballs hurling towards you. Shoot like a.
Connor,
Well, if
explain
you touch
to
it with
us
Chronite,
how.
the Chronite would still get absorbed.
Yeah, Connor,
That's
explain
what
to
I
us
observed.
how you were able to repel these grenades.
How do you repel anti-Chronite with Chronite?
Now,
Easy
Let the brain
answer.
think.
Throw it.
Throw it back.
I'm like zoning out at the same time.
Well, you can physically throw it back using your hands with no Chronite, but there are still 7 of them.
Yeah, so.
True.
Like a fucking slingshot.
Slingshot. Angry Birds.
Angry Birds, that shit.
Headbutt goat lady over here. Roll.
what?
Roll. Yeah, roll. He's about to get in contact. 6.
Oh wow.
Oh, what irony. Oh, what irony. Okay. The moment, okay, you get into a stance, you perform a meteor goat headbutt towards.
Isn't this, wait, no. Conan, isn't this basically doing a falling kamikaze?
It's meteor because Lachette was flying away.
Yeah,
I
she's
see, so
flying
this is a
flying up.
meteor kamikaze wonder.
Yeah.
Vibro.
Yeah, you said that it's a meteor. Yeah, you say a meteor, but yeah, as I said, Evelyn was about to snap, and as she was about to snap, you managed to get in contact with her headbutt, touch, whatever. You managed to get in contact with her, and the moment Evelyn snapped, like everyone's field of vision goes. Okay, change the music. Okay, Lachette. I gotta. You wake up. Yeah, like you open your eyes, and you see everything is white. Don't put that on quotes or something. Everything-
Yes. You're
Everything-
high.
Yeah. You're in a white space. Everything's empty. It's calm, peaceful in there. You're just standing. You walk around for a while. You walk around for a while and then observe the space. And then suddenly you feel like a little hand. You feel a little hand hold your giant hand. Yeah, that's what you feel.
doesn't have a giant hand. She's normal.
If compared to a child's hands, it's giant. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. I assume you just look down, I guess, because I don't know what
Yeah.
else you do. You look down.
Yeah, what
it
else
is,
can I do? What is this child's hand?
Yeah, you look down and then you notice, ironically, it's a young Evelyn, surprisingly. She's like, oh hello. A cheerful child is funny. Oh hello, you.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, since you're here, you want to see what I made over? Like kind of like pulls.
Of
Like
course.
kind of like. Okay. She grabs your hand and pulls you through the white space. Slowly, you see some things pop up. Magic begins to form. Houses that were filled with playgrounds, streets that were only filled with cars, but horses and carriages. Kids dressed up as superheroes, kings and queens, and other characters one would find in cartoons. And ironically, there were actual superheroes in the sky too. Magical creatures, humans with powers. A kid was able to do and create and do whatever he or she wanted. The kid was happily skipping along ahead of you, right? And then the scene shifts slightly. This world became a little bit more structured. You can see a glimpse of what the political state is like. Little to no racism, the absence of poverty anywhere within these streets. Teenagers being more open about their likes, dislikes, and sexualities. Countries united instead of fighting for war. To you, and to most of society, this was beyond realistic. No one would dare attempt to change something that in the first place was impossible to change. Life has taught us to adapt and toughen up in reality such as this. But it is here where you realize that Evelyn was one of the few who attempted the impossible. A world where children can live happily and they don't have to be sad all the time in orphanages. I went to my dad to an orphanage and they all seemed sad and they couldn't they didn't have families and no kid deserves to be this sad. No one should have to give up their childhood just because of this. I want to make things better for them. It's impossible. Maybe it's impossible. Maybe people will laugh at me. But you'll see. We won't ever make these mistakes again. And then she runs ahead. And then finally, she runs past who you were actually looking for, the actual Evelyn, present time Evelyn.
Yeah.
Adult. She runs past her, and then actual Evelyn, she looks behind. She looks behind the kid who is running past her, and then she's like, "Huh, funny kid. I didn't realize how much of an
I
imaginary
feel
person
like
I was."
that kid feels very inspired. There's gonna be so much on she's going to places in the future.
Well, definitely. And then she recognized it voice. Oh, shit. I didn't realize you were in this place.
Evelyn.
In a while.
Or are
You notice oh yeah. Welcome to the Vestige world. Well, this is where all Chronite users, past, present, reside and can talk neutrally. We're not really able to fight in here, but we can connect with other Chronite users, even the ones that have passed. But I don't think this place will be staying for long. You heard.
Why?
It has to go. I think this is where my story ends. I feel like. You saw what they said. You saw what Lucian said.
Evelyn, what do you mean
can't-
by this is where your story ends?
They You heard it from Lucy and yourself. This reality, this reality is only suffering because of my existence, and because of the things that I've done. If I snap myself and all the Evelyns out of reality, you guys will have a good life again. And the reality, and like this doomed reality, it will be better. I didn't know. I didn't know this is why my parents hid this from me, or why Lucian even hid this from me. But coming to terms with it, I'm okay now. Phantom is there.
Phantom?
Yeah, Phantom is there in another corner of the white space.
Is he like in the corner of the white space, sitting on an office chair, forced to do paperwork?
Well, actually, no. He's looking at Phantom. You're like looking at what you could have been. One of your dreams was to become a doctor, to save people.
Still paperwork.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Okay. So yeah, you get to talk with Phantom now. Connor, I'm so sorry. You might have to improv this.
That is just roleplay, isn't it? That's part
Yeah, I
It's
know.
roleplay.
All right. You can talk to him now. Well, I read
So this is what you wanted to be. Not a politician, but a doctor.
Well, a politician was a close second.
Well, it is one of the highest earning jobs after all. But, yeah, I do understand the ambition you've had and the compromise work you had to make. But, at the very least, we are here now. We are able to meet each other eye to eye. And so, do you have anything you wish to say?
Phantom?
Bit of a tough one. I'm not the sentimental type.
No, understandable. Since that's the case, this is what I can do for you then.
Power, instead of like trying to make up words. This is what I do. Power armor will get rid or retract his face mask, show his face, and like true men who don't know how to speak to each other, all I do is give him a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah,
And
you remove he's not his face mask, it's actually his makeup, but then I guess you remove it. You actually
not his face mask, my mask.
Okay, good.
Jesus.
But then again, that would have been a nice moment as well.
It would have been a nice moment. Yes, me reaching out to your face and just smearing.
Just put the palm of your hand on my face or rubbing my face.
Yeah, no, that's not my.
Evelyn, when I was a child, my great grandfather told me a story. This story is about a man who looked through the horizon into his world and thought to himself, I'm gonna change the world into a better place one day. And he was working hard, too hard even, ignoring himself and ignoring the things that he can care for, and focus on everything that is too far in his reach. On his later years, he dimmed down his goal to, one day I'm gonna change my friends and my family. Then you work hard as well. But no matter how hard he worked, he can't seem to change them. And when he was dying on his last bed, he said to himself, I wish I can change me. The man realized he doesn't have the power to change people, since he himself never experienced change itself. He regretted that he didn't start small. My ancestor told me that if you cared for the world so much and make it a better place, start with making yourself better. Treat yourself better. Stop hating yourself. Start with a change from within and make yourself better. Then after that, you can inspire others with how good you have become and inspire others to do better as well. In any world, there's always problems and difficulties just as much as peace and accomplishments. But that doesn't mean we should give up making the world a better place. However, when we decide to take that goal, making the world a better place, we should start from within. Start small. You slowly inspire people to be better. You shouldn't start with aiming something too big and something out of reach. You should gradually grow from the smallest thing. What I mean, Evelyn, is that you aim to change the world, yet you call yourself a nobody. How can nothing change the world? Don't tell me I fell in love with nothing, Evelyn. You're Evelyn. You have big dreams. You would rather serve others before serving yourself. But at some point, but if you want to keep this miracle in serving others, at some point you have to serve yourself. You have to serve those who are close to you after. Call it selfish or short-sighted. I call it caring for the things we have the power to take care of, and not things that are out of our reach. Yes, the world is too big. It's intimidating. It's cocky and to aim to change it. But if we gradually grow from the beginning, slowly but very surely, even without realizing it, we would change the world. You call yourself the misery and misfortune of others, but I say that's the part of you that needs to change. You don't need to disappear. Change for the better. You can change the world, Evelyn, even without Chronite, but it has to start with you. You have the power to change the fact that your existence is a misery to others. And from there you start our journey. I did not fall in love with the source of misfortune, Evelyn. I see so much good in you that you refuse to realize. And I want you to change your perspective for the better and see the part of you I fell in love with. You don't have to go because your existence drags others down. You just have to change for the better. Stop punishing yourself for the problems you didn't even do. Treat yourself. Relying on others to treat you, you wouldn't be able to feel it since you haven't experienced being treated by yourself yet. Understand what is being treated means. And from there, Evelyn, please. See through the eyes the way I have seen you. You will understand your own value. And with that, you have the power to reflect other people's value as well. Maybe even someday the world. There's no need to lose yourself because you keep thinking that you're the cause of other people's misery.
She winds back the conversation a bit. She winds back the conversation a bit and she's like, wait. What do you mean you fell in love with? Exactly. What are you trying to tell me?
What? Did you think like I threw away your confession long time ago?
Well, I mean, that was a... I was accepting it. I was accepting it. I was trying to move on because I thought you rejected me or something, wanted me gone.
Evelyn rejected you? I was just confused. I didn't know what to say when you tell yourself, when I tried to help you and then you tell yourself I want to die. I was confused. I ran away from the situation. I want to clarify my own feelings with what you've said. So in the end, I made a conclusion that I have to be stronger to protect you one day. That was the conclusion I made after I spent some time alone to gather my thoughts.
And you even came back. I didn't even think you'd come back after that.
I meant to came back, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't think you would. I wouldn't know Phantom took me before where everything happened.
What did Phantom tell you?
That you didn't care about me anymore. You lost your love for me. That I was never going to be enough. I was going to accept that.
Evelyn, you've heard what I said. It has nothing to do about seeing yourself as never enough. But there is the good in you that I fell in love with. You refuse to see that yourself. That doesn't mean like I'm leaving you for that. I was just confused, and I wanted to change for the better. To be with you in a more stronger bond. I should think, well, I'm going to have to guide this from a piece of my mind.
Phantom, you got a hit list.
Now, wait here. I want to headbutt someone.
Phantom, you see, Lachette, a goat humanoid thing about to headbutt you for no fucking reason after just having this emotional moment with Power.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the equivalent of a woman walking across the room and giving you a bitch slap just after the broskies just had like an emotional moment.
Alright. You just you got punched in the gut.
I feel like I'm a villain or something. God.
And then Power speaks up.
Did you do anything to this Lachette goat person, Power?
Yes, that's gonna win. Why are we convinced?
No!
Phantom, you got hit in the gut hard.
It's a +6 bitch slap, Phantom. Wait,
Miss Lachette, you're killing him. No, enough. That's enough. He's on the ground.
Phantom, you're getting punched in the ground.
Back off me, wench!
I did not run towards you. I launched like a missile.
Even better.
Okay, stop assuming how I feel about Evelyn without asking me. That's what Phantom says.
Every
That's
time you
what
say
Lachette
something,
does.
you just kick Phantom. Stop assuming how I feel every kick, every word.
That's what Lachette says to you, Phantom. Man, how many years were we on that paper?
I have no idea.
Oh hey, look! The enemy! How about we knock out a few bad guys, huh? Like we always do.
Nice. I love a good manslaughter.
Don't make it weird. Alright then. RC crew, attack!